Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a real blockbuster of a topic, the Univex dual token ecosystem. If you've been following the project, you know that keeping track of multiple tokens can sometimes feel, well, a bit like trying to follow a complex thriller movie with way too many lead characters. But hey, don't sweat it. We're going to untangle this whole plot so you walk away with a crystal clear picture of exactly how this universe operates. Let's set the stage, because right now the community is grappling with a pretty grand dilemma, trying to figure out these two separate forces. You've got two completely distinct tokens operating under the umbrella of one single ecosystem, and naturally, that's led to some massive confusion. People are constantly asking, what does what? Which token is for which platform? We're going to resolve all that tension right now by taking a close look at our cast of characters. Section 1. The Utility Engine. Enter UVX. Look, every epic production needs a powerhouse that keeps the lights on and the action moving, scene by scene. At its core, UVX is the official utility token. It's basically the lifeblood designed to power the daily, high-energy operations within the ecosystem. When you're in there interacting with the project on a day-to-day basis, this is the token doing all the heavy lifting in the background.
Now, what's really fascinating is the sheer cinematic scale of its total supply, a massive 12 billion tokens. In the tokenomics world, a supply this huge tells us a story right off the bat. It tells us this token is meant to change hands frequently. It's built to be abundant enough to fuel constant, daily mechanics for a massive user base without ever running out of steam.
And here is exactly why that gargantuan 12 billion supply is so necessary. It fuels an explosive array of actions. We're talking mining, staking, distributing rewards, handling swaps, and processing payments. And it doesn't even stop there. It also powers the gaming sector, the marketplace, and premium features. It is literally the absolute workhorse of the entire Univex economy.
But here's the crucial detail on how this engine actually turns on. Just like any highly anticipated theatrical release, it rolls out gradually through planned migration stages, starting with a highly calculated first drop of exactly 400 million UVX. This gradual introduction makes sure the ecosystem isn't completely overwhelmed, letting those utility mechanics spool up nice and smoothly.
Section 2. The Governing Brain. Enter Univex.
Okay, so if our first token was the brawn, Univex is absolutely the brain. Serving entirely as the official governance token, think of it as the strategic director sitting right there in the producer's chair. While UVX handles the fast-paced microtransactions, the gaming, and the marketplace, Univex is the one making the sweeping decisions that guide the entire project.
Now contrast our previous Titan with this stark reality. A highly exclusive total supply of just 1.5 billion Univex. Remember, UVX had 12 billion, so this is a fraction of that size. And that scarcity, that is totally by design. It makes each and every token hold significant weight when it comes to the